Guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're taking a look at the social distancing challenge in Cold War. It's one of the hardest Dark Ops challenges to do, but I found a perfect strategy to get you guys through it, alright? If this video helps you guys out in any way, please do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe, alright? And I also uploaded the full gameplay of me doing this run. It's a 48-minute video. If you guys want to watch the full run from beginning to end, you guys can. I'll link to it in the description, alright? But let's get into the video. Now, the challenge is only not to get hit by zombies, but the way you have to look at this challenge is to not take any damage at all. No fall damage, no damage from your own grenades, C4s, stun grenades, anything like that. So in one of my runs, I threw a sticky at a zombie. The zombie ran towards me, and when the sticky blew up, it damaged me a little bit. At the end of that run, it actually didn't count. It did not give me the achievement. In another one of my runs, I threw a stun at a zombie, somehow got hit by it, and that round did not count either. I've heard people saying that fall damage also scuffs your games. Now, you guys can use these things if you want. You just have to be very careful. I use C4 still. I still use stuns. I still use Semtexes, but I'm very smart when I'm using them because I obviously realized that it scuffed my games a couple times. So as long as you're not damaging yourself and you're not getting damaged by the zombies, we're ready to move on to the next part. Now let's take a look at the loadout that I used. You guys don't have to copy it exactly. You guys can, make your own loadouts if you want, but this is what I used and it helped me get it done. So if you guys want to copy it, feel free. This is what it is. Now for my weapon, I used the Gallo, aka the Spaz 12, and for my field upgrade, I used the Ether Shroud. The reason I use the Spaz 12 is because you can have more bullets in a magazine, and it has a little bit of better range than the other shotgun, I forget what it's called. Now the reason I use Ether Shroud is because it's a very good bailout. You get stuck in a situation, you're going to have it there to get you out of it. My strategy, Ring of Fire is not that useful. Ether Shroud for the strategy is a lot more useful, so make sure you have that on. So the attachments that you're going to want to put on is the last version of the muzzle, the last version of the barrel, the last version of the body, last version of the magazine, and last version of the stock. If you do all of that, your gun's going to have a lot of speed, a lot of range, and a lot of ammo. Now that we got all that out the way, let's talk about how the strategy is actually done. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you load into the game is you're going to look in the sky. If the box is not located at the crash site, back out of the game and start a new one. You don't always have to use the box. I didn't use it in my run that I actually got the achievement, but having the box located there is actually really, really good. You can get a ray gun, wonder weapon, you can get a bunch of good weapons from it, and it's going to come in handy. So once you realize that the mystery box is located at the crash site, what you're going to need to do now is get 3,800 points. Now you can get 3,800 points by round 3 if you make sure you get headshots on pretty much every zombie that spawns, you do not pick up any nukes, and within those first 3 rounds you either get a bonus points or a double points. While you're killing the zombies, you're going to want to make sure you pick up all the salvage that they drop, let them spawn into the map to grab the salvage. So if you don't get 3,800 points by round 3, go on to round 4, and make sure you leave a couple zombies alive. Now once you have 3,800 points, what you're going to want to do is buy these first couple doors. You're going to want to go to stamina up, and you're going to want to go prone in front of it just like this. By doing that, it's going to give you 100 extra points. Then you're going to want to buy this next door. You're going to want to go to Juggernaut, go prone in front of it again to get the extra 100 points. Then you're going to want to buy the door leading to the tunnel. Then this door will open up automatically. And you're going to want to go and start a trial. Now for this strategy, you're going to want to keep doing trials till you get 2 legendary rewards. Now by doing these trials at a low round, and only opening the doors that I told you guys to open, all the trials you guys start are going to be located in these areas. Now there is going to be a handful of trials that you guys cannot actually complete. One of those trials is going to be to remain as long as possible in the penthouse. You don't have that door unlocked, you can't get there to do the trial. Another trial that you guys are going to want to try to avoid is the melee attacking zombies. If you get that trial, do not risk it, just let the minute and 30 seconds go and start a new one. Another one that you guys cannot complete is to kill zombies in the Dark Ether. Unfortunately, there's no way to get into the Dark Ether at this point, so you're not going to be able to do that. And if I remember correctly, the last trial that you guys cannot actually complete at this point is to take damage and recover health. You don't want to risk that, obviously. Like I said earlier in the video, there's a lot of things that can scuff your run. Taking damage is one of them. Now, thankfully, there's a lot of other trials that you guys can actually do. I want to explain how trials work quickly because a lot of people don't realize this. If you get, let's say you finish a trial and you only get a common weapon, do not claim the reward, wait and start up a second trial. That reward will actually keep upgrading until it gets to legendary. Once it gets to legendary, you can go claim it, and you can get amazing things like a pack-a-punch weapon, a wonder weapon, free perks. Now, the reason you're going to do this method to get those weapons is because when it comes to doing social distancing challenge, you do not want to turn on the power or build Pack-a-Punch. Now, the reason you don't turn on power or build Pack-a-Punch is because it's actually going to force a boss to spawn on round 15. And also, a boss might potentially spawn on round 19. But at least by doing this, we're ready for them. Also, if you don't turn on power or build Pack-a-Punch, we're going to guarantee no dogs to spawn in the map at all the way throughout this whole run. There won't be dog rounds, and there will be no random dog spawning. Now, obviously, that's a lot of information to take in, alright? So for anyone who's confused, all you guys need to know is this. Do not open up any other doors than the doors that I open up in this video. Make sure you guys do trials until you get 2 legendary rewards. Now, with those 2 huge pieces of information, let's go back to where we left off. Alright, so now let's go back to where we left off. It's round 3 or 4, and you guys have just started up your first trial. You guys are going to keep grinding trials till you get 2 legendary rewards. By that point, it should be around 10 or 11. Don't forget, we have the box up by the crash site. So if you guys want, you can go hit the box until you guys get a wonder weapon or a better weapon. Now that you're on round 10 or 11, and hopefully you have a wonder weapon or a very good Pack-a-Punch weapon, you're going to want to buy stamina. Once you have stamina up, you're going to want to go back to the spawn point. In the spawn point, you're just going to want to keep piling up zombies each round and flying through rounds till you get to round 14. Now that you're on round 14, you're going to want to leave 1 zombie alive. You're going to have enough salvage to buy 2 monkeys and also a chopper gunner. Now you're going to want to bring that last zombie over to the plane wing. So now that you're on the wing of the plane and you're ready to start up the boss fight, if you do not have a wonder weapon, this is what you're going to do. You're going to kill the last zombie, and you're going to call out your chopper gunner as soon as you see the boss spawn in. You're going to want to shoot the boss with the chopper gunner until he splits, and then you're going to want to finish off the 2 splits. If by any chance you do not finish off the 2 splits, as soon as you get out of the chopper gunner, you're going to want to call out your ether shroud, and you're going to want to make sure you take them both out. So if you do have a wonder weapon, you can actually save your chopper gunner and fight the boss like this. You're going to want to kill that zombie to end the round. As soon as you hear the boss spawn, you're going to want to throw down a monkey. You're going to want to run close to the boss. You're going to want to shoot it with the wonder weapon once. It's going to split it. Once the boss splits, you're going to want to wait about 2 seconds and call out your ether shroud. Once you're in your ether shroud, you're going to want to wait for the 2 splits to stop being immune, and you're going to want to shoot them again with the wonder weapon. It's very easy. 1 bullet at round 15 will kill them. It's very simple to do. After you take them out, you're going to want to regroup and get yourself back to the spawn. Now, once you get back to the spawn point, you're going to want to do the exact same thing. Just keep piling up zombies. Remember, if you do have a wonder weapon, it's so easy. 1 bullet will take out the whole horde of zombies that you have trailing behind you. If you don't have a wonder weapon, it's going to be a little bit tricky, but it's not impossible. Now, once you get to round 18, you're going to want to leave 1 zombie alive. If you have enough salvage to buy another chopper gunner, grab one. Make sure you grab some monkeys. And get ready, because on round 19, it might actually spawn a boss. Now, there is a strategy where here at round 18, you actually go turn the power on and build the Pack-a-Punch machine, because then it'll, instead of spawning a boss on round 19, it'll force a dog spawn. But to be honest with you, even if it does spawn a boss on round 19, all you have to do is call out 1 chopper gunner. You'll be able to beat it, no problem. Again, if you don't end up killing the splits by the time the chopper gunner's done, when you get out of the chopper gunner, call out your ether shroud, throw down a monkey, and you have a wonder weapon, or you have a Pack-a-Punch weapon to finish them off. It's not that complicated, but a lot of people are doing the strategy where you force a dog round. The only reason I would say not to do that is because there's so many things that can go wrong in that process. You can take fall damage, you can get hit by a dog. Why not just get to round 19, call out a chopper gunner basically as soon as the boss spawns, and fight it? Like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, I uploaded my full playthrough, 48-minute playthrough. I'll link to it in the description. You guys can go watch that thing from beginning to end if you guys want to see exactly how I did it. But this strategy is pretty flawless, guys. There's not much more I can mention, not much more tips I can give you. But do me a favor, guys. If this video did help you out in any way, please hit that like button and subscribe. This video took me about a week to make. I'm exhausted right now. I want to go to sleep. And when I wake up, I'm playing Cyberpunk. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.